masterful. No, thank you. So proud of the team, so proud of myself, so proud of everyone that supports me. What can I say? My first ever British Superbike double win of the day. I shouldn't. I am smiling, but there's obviously that slight disappointment because I felt I had the pace to do the triple. But yesterday we're qualifying. We went the wrong way with the bike in the race, just made it hard. So chuffed to get the double today. I felt like the main thing for me is people say, oh, Tommy, he's the nearest threat to the Yamahas. But the nearest threat isn't good enough for me. I am the main threat. Yamaha, whoever, need to be, very concerned. I said that going into the showdown, I will do whatever it takes to win. And if that is running clean races, I will do it. The way BSB's been this year is, I won't say it's been horrific, but it's been quite dirty riding. And you can probably see it. I haven't watched it back, but just reports from what people are telling me, I think, there was the normal contenders up to their antics in that race. So just so chuffed I managed to get clear, get out of it, run my own race, ride to my lap timer, ride to the pit board. Massive thanks to Ducati course for producing a spectacular machine. And yeah, just great to Oxford Products, Mert Rapido, Ducati for giving me a bike that it allows me to do that. I ride it. Yes, I have the physical part of it, but I also get the enjoyable bit. So proud of everyone involved. And hard bit is I don't really get much time to recover. It's 3 days back at home, back in my tractor tomorrow, just driving around. I'm going to put my topper on the back and go and cut some grass, so I'm looking forward to that. And back to serious work next Friday at Donington.
We've had, to be fair, what is quite a good weekend. Second in the first race. Just being overtaken on the last lap was kind of a bit heart-wrenching, but and then it got even worse. The first race today, trying to maintain my speed at the end of the race to avoid the chance of having an attack from behind on the last lap. I found myself losing the front at Druids on the last lap. So I can't help but feel, disappointed by that mistake. But hey, I mean, that is racing. We've got to accept that at some point that things can happen, and then to sort of fight back in the last race with a strong second. Tommy rode exceptional. I can't take any away from him, and I just had the job of trying to fight for second. And I had a lot of attacks from people, and there was plenty of moments where the bike was out of shape and trying to have me off even, but managed to hold it all together and bring it home in second. So good for the team, good for the sponsors, hopefully good for the fans, and that gives us some positive energy to go into Donington now in just a few days' time.
Yeah, so we've had a funny weekend this weekend. Started off with a podium on the first race, which was really good. A hard-fought podium. That was nice and close to the win. And then this first race on Sunday, we finished fourth, but again, it was close. I just didn't have the what I needed at the end of the race. We've been struggling a lot with brakes this weekend, and the first race today on the Sunday was the worst that we've had it. Just really inconsistent, and it's hard to push to the absolute when it's like that because you're not sure what's going to happen every time you come into a corner. Then the final race, we had a good start from 11th on the grid. I was a long way back, so made good progress forwards. Obviously Tommy was away, and I knew that, but Josh was the pace setter in our group, and I could see at a point he started to reduce the rhythm, so I figured it was my time to push forward. We were about 4 to go, and I made a move on Taran, and then he made a move back, and his move was a bit stronger than mine and had me into the barrier. I managed to keep the bike up. We salvaged 4 very valuable points. So with regard to the championship, we've reduced the gap to the front this weekend, which is the most important thing. But it's what could have and should have been. It's mighty frustrating to put all that effort in and come out with what we've come out with. But hey, that's the nature of the beast. We get that in racing. So everyone has their fortunate situations and their misfortune, and we were a bit unfortunate in that last one. So I'm glad that I had good pace this weekend. We'll take that as a positive. I feel back to where we've been previously, and the fight is there to take this all the way.